this game off.
He's at on every single snap, Jesse, or else you will get beat quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's one of the few.
Fling it and make a big play and make this defense know they're ready to get this thing rolling.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on the
defense being ready for that.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Jones wants to throw it. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day. The last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver one-on-one.
Yeah, and feel okay. It's not going to be a good thing. You better get your hands on him early. Put your physicality. Let that win. It ain't going to be your speed.
Well, they dial up a pass play there on 1st down, and how about the quarterback there? Buys time. He's outside. He's looking for people to get open on the scramble drill, but there's nothing happening. And just a really quick decision to decide to take off and go get another 1st down. Now they get the defense on their heels.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. 2nd and very short here for the offense. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. And the Red Raiders headed quickly to the line. Trying to find his man on 1st down.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the 1st on...
And it's picked off. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity over 31. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll put the tight end in motion. Give to the running back. Runs through the tackle. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll go to the ground.
Have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
They'll try to run for it. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Look, at first you don't see try, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Jones to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant.
Game, you got to do a lot of this.
And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
Wide open downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He makes a grab. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now shown.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end.
This time.
No doubt. And Paul, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Yeah, and he decides to keep it and makes the right decision. Great job. Keeps the football. Picks up a huge chunk of yards. Nice play by the quarterback. Great decision.
A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. He's looking for a man on second down. Getting some heat. That's caught. It's sticky. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got the big paws on him, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be fourth down. The Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. The hand to the running back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
You got man-to-man coverage, you're running that curl route, that ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you know you stopped your route, he's going to be right there. He does a great job securing the catch, getting the first down.
They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that ball is picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Moving away from pressure. He chucks one out to the right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In the scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
Ball still on the 34 after the incompletion. Let's see if... Oh, it's out! They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Man, what a break. Great job falling on the football. Great job having some awareness. The running back coughed it up, but teammates there to pick him up, fall on the football. Listen, it's lucky, but it's a good job by the offense.
And the Red Raiders get enough to move the chains.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, When you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves.
Off he goes! And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that is a beautiful execution by the defense. What do I do with that option? String him along. Don't let him make a quick decision. Don't let it be obvious. Did a good job slow playing it, stretching it out.
And the quarterback is knocked down back in the 13.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown in that first down play. Now giving up a negative play on second down. You better be very careful about this third down play.
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unleashes to the end zone. Ball in the air, intercepted.
And that's the danger about being in a third and long situation. You've got to push the football down the field. The defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Jones wants to throw it. Quarterback now breaking the field. At the 35, he's open. Then he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They believe they can run right here. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Quickly complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Bearcats are flying down the field. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And he waltzes in for the score.
Mix, and you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, his speed, he was gone.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points.
Got a lot of running room. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
They're trying to get to it. And they couldn't.
Know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake and bam! That defender's right in the field.
Wide open, he makes the catch. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room, it's Sticky. Just ran him over. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Give him 6 on the play. They'll mark it at the 9.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. A run for the quarterback. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down?
And you can tell if QB wants to run, he's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a 4th quarter game.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Makes the catch. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive.
Hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Finds the tight end. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. And now a fresh 7 downs for this offense. Let's go. Wide receiver shows motion. The give to the back. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant 1st half performance. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Jones to throw. He'll get rid of it. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Pulls it in. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Really good start to this drive. They've moved the chains a couple of times. They've created some space. They'll snap it from the 36. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. 2nd and 10 here. He wants to throw it again. The short hands. It's Burks. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Feeling some heat. Catch in the middle, it's Gonzalez. They get him down after he makes the catch.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Pressure coming. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down.
That had to be a coverage bust because there's no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. He'll try to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession. And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to
Touchdown, Red Raider! He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tennessee is delivering an offensive masterpiece so far. It feels like they've been singing Rocky Top all day. They're up 14 over Texas A&M. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Jones wants to throw it. Might be looking to run. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Facing a third down and short from the 26. Looking to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Burks. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Going for the big play. Oh, he gets downfield with the big catch. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Dances away to buy time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Bearcats will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter, one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break in half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or he can take off.
And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack play.
I'm the offensive coordinator. I'm thinking about shifting this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help us tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
On second down, wants to throw it. They're ball's out. And the defense has it. They're going the other way.
Man, it's so hard to keep a rabbit in the cage, that quarterback, right? He's going to scramble around. He's going to make plays. And when he gets outside the pocket, you're just trying to get a hand on him. How about getting a hand on him, forcing the fumble, and recovering? A great job by the defense continuing to chase that QB.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
They'll try the left side. He is smashing people. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground, and you see the speed by the ball carrier there, where he's picking up a huge chunk of yards.
Now, I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. They'll leave it with him. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your own line, I say go for it every time.
A shot toward the end zone. And after a solid return on the pick.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the 3rd interception he's thrown.
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
Let's see how much they can get on 2nd and 9 from the 20. Jones to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat.
The quarterback is taken down.
Well, the defense is smelling blood in the water with this offense so backed up. They're able to get to him for a sack, and I give the quarterback credit because I thought he was about to take a safety. Somehow he was able to stay out of the end zone.
They'll go to the toss. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
4-yard line. Now, 4th down.
The Bearcats send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Let's see what he can do with it. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Texas Tech has it back and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last... And they get the sack just like that.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next counter. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. With the catch, it's Johnson. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
You gotta love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long, you're gonna get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Throws to the tight end. Incomplete, the defense holds.
That's a big-time drive. Their 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
They'll give it to the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
At the 49-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Jones wants to throw it. Coming after it. Quickly to the tight end. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner is stopped. I'm literally walking over that guy. My man, thank you so much for saving my run. That could have been really, really bad. I could have been benched, but you got my back. Appreciate you, my man.
The give to the tailback. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line. You go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertive.
And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. And he was able to get back on top of his own fumble. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Quarterback checking off. Third down play from the gun. It's complete to the left. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there. It's now a fresh set of down.
Ran the ball on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. He's looking to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Start the drive here with first down to open this period. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. To the air, it's Hammond. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
He wants to pass it on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. Pulled down for the tackle.
This receiver is such a weapon. He has so much speed. He can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. The aerial assault continues. He finds his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Might as well give it to him again. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. The Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. Direct snap. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Red Raider. Lining up for the PAT.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll start the return inside his spot. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. To give to the lone running back. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 for the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Off the play fake on first down. To throw. That's caught. It's Gonzalez. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell, starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll call for the fair catch here. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got to be good, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take it.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Give to the back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, putting them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Got room at the 35. And they do a really
nice job of it.
And the Red Raiders are marching down the field. On the run, it's Sticky. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
Across the 25, he's got room. And Chunk.
That's wide receivers. Yes, wide receivers commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off the quarterback?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Number 15.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game, and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
14.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks.
He lobs one high down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
It leads to second down.
Here comes the offense on second down.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Jones to throw. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
On the play. Fourth down coming up.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the